Now imagine getting this bill in the mail, it's $85, and you had to pay for a car repair 2 weeks ago, and you don't have the money to cover it. Your entire family is now threatened with not being able to shower for a few days, not being able to brush their teeth for a few days. It's a huge issue with quality of life. So that is why we found this issue to be so important, and Jasleen is going to tell you about how our solution is going to fix it.
So our customer is someone who is paying their water bill in the city of Detroit. They have a family to support, and they probably have a job or some kind of lifestyle around that. So our product, WaterSense, is a water sensor system, which is integrated with a mobile application. This water sensor is placed in the main water pipe of a household and is able to provide real-time information via this mobile application with all of the water management information that a household would need to know. So this includes things such as water usage, how much that would cost them at that point in time, different water management tips, and leakage protection as well. And this is all done via Wi-Fi. When the customer first purchases this product and registers, they pick their neighborhood and they decide, where they would like their information to go if they choose. And this helps us calculate the average information of the neighborhood in that area, so we can also provide them with useful statistics about their neighborhood so they can match their goals to the people around them. So in addition to the water sensor itself, we have this water application, management application. And here you can see things where they can get push notifications on when their bill is due, so they can pay their bill directly from the application itself. They can access this at any point in time so that they can see how much water they've spent up to that date, how much it would cost them if they were to pay it right there and then. And then additionally, they would get the neighborhood information, the different water management tips, and of course the alert system if there is a leak in that certain area, if the water levels are changing at an unusual rate, etc.
Okay, so on a large scale, we're going to enter the home improvement industry. This is a huge industry, multi-billion-dollar industry. And on a more specific scale, we're bringing innovation to the sensor industry, sensor technology industry. This industry is growing. It uses the technology, IMR technology, which basically lets the sensor send information in real time to a laptop or phone. It's an existing market, and we plan to enter this market through customer education, partnering with big-time home improvement stores such as Lowe's and Sears and things, similar companies like that. Our target market is Detroit low-income homeowners. We estimate that to be around 300,000. As John said, there's over 150,000 homes that were almost got their water shut off. We also plan to acquire more customers through positive word of mouth, increase innovation, increase marketing, and plan to keep our current customers through good customer service.
So looking at our supply chain, we're focusing mostly on the product development aspect of things. We are going through the research and development necessary on the different sensors that are in the market and the innovative technology that would be able to support our idea and our product in development with the application as well. And then we would sell this directly to our retailers such as Home Depot and Lowe's, as David mentioned, and they would sell it directly to our customers. That customer sale is what helps us generate our revenue, and the cost that we're looking at are costs with the raw materials, the different financial need to develop the product itself, the application, and things of the sorts. So one of our key partners in all of this is the Detroit Water and Sewage Department. They would help us provide us with information on the different money statistics, different water usage, and et cetera, to help us figure out what the algorithm is for our application.
Okay, so here we have the value proposition of our company compared to our two main competitors at what we feel. So My Water is basically a company that their main goal is to show you when you have a leak in a faucet or a shower. They do this by offering a sensor which is plugged into an outlet near a faucet or a shower, and basically there's a little screen on the sensor and it counts up the amount of water you're using, and if you leave the faucet on after 2-3 minutes, an alarm will go off. Drop Counter is not a hard product. It is an application similar to ours, which can show you the amount of water usage you have, cost, shows you leak detection, gives you water saving tips. But the big thing with Drop Counter is, in order for it to work, the Drop Counter has to be partnered with your water service provider. For example, if you live in downtown Detroit, Drop Counter has to be partnered with and get data from the Detroit Water and Sewage Department, which they're not partnered with many. And in order to get partnered, it's pretty difficult, and there's really no incentive for the water department to pair up with JobConnor. As my two partners mentioned, we believe we bring much more value with our product. We're a simple sensor that can attach to the water tank. It's very easy to buy and set up. You connect it to your iPad, tablet, phone, sends real-time data, water usage, leak detection, especially there's a lot of cases you go on vacation and whatnot. Very important to know if you have a leak. Water saving techniques, and as two most important things we feel that we offer are the physical customer service. You'll be able to call if you're having problems with setting up your sensor, which JobConnor and MyWater do not offer, as well as bill pay technology. And what this is basically you can set a budget for yourself on your phone and track, I want to spend $100 this month, and track it, and it'll send you alerts and let you know when you're getting closer to what your budget is set for. So the team, my name is David Joseph, as we said. I'm a sales specialist. I'm the guy that goes out to the Lowe's and to the Home Depots and does demos and kind of gets the word out there, what our product is and how it can save people money. Jasleen is our head engineer. She developed the sensor, head of research and development of new technologies, as well as system maintenance. And John is our marketing and sales specialist. He's head of our social media campaign, as well as communications and graphics.
So we didn't just get here overnight. It involved a lot of customer discovery, and initially when we did our customer discovery, we found that the water infrastructure of the city of Detroit is very large, and the number of people living in it is so small that it's not able to support that large capacity that it has, making these bills so expensive and so difficult to pay. So our initial idea was to come up with a water filtration system that could be installed in each household and could recycle the water in that household so that they wouldn't have to be pulling from this large infrastructure every single time. Now, the amount of technology and time and money that it would take to create something like that is not feasible for 3 college students coming fresh out of school. So we decided to do some more customer discovery, and we found that it's really not about how to deal with the large infrastructure, it's more about the lack of knowledge to support it. These homeowners don't really know, how much they're spending on their water bill until it comes in the mail. They would like to see it real time and see how much they're actually using on a day-to-day basis so that they can monitor this rather than find something unexpected a month later. So that's how we iterated our product and pivoted and came up with WaterSense, our water sensor mobile application integrated system.
So where do we go from here? These are all some rough estimates of where we'd like to go. Sorry, this is actually a past slide. The numbers are a little bit different, so I'll just cite them from knowledge. We would like to have the MVP within 6 months. That'd be a minimum viable product. Basic sensor, basic talking to the application. They get to go to customers and see if it's something that they would use, see if it's something that they would be able to work with. In order to do that, we're going to definitely need financing and bring on some more people who are able to create that back end for this application, as well as the physical product. And there's a lot of R&D that goes in with that. So we can't really move on that until we get more people. And then we'd like to have a prototype within, it was 14 months, after doing our, finishing our customer discovery within a year. After getting the prototype, we'll be able to do our customer validation because we'll have a product to get to those people and see how much customer education it really needs in order to get this into people's homes and get people to start using it. So don't be left in a pool of water and don't be left in a pool of debt.